Hey, how y'all doing? It's Sharonda, and hey, how y'all doing? And today, per usual, most always, I'm here to talk some books. So let's get into this thing, shall we? Hey, how y'all doing? I hope your week is going great. And today, I am here with an unboxing. I got some book goodies from Penguin Random House, and I just wanted to share. Plus, I haven't done like an unboxing of any books on this channel in a very long while. So, yeah. But I'm going to, these are mostly, well, all of them are new to me, authors. And I'm going to read the blurbs for these books as well. Some of these books I've seen on lists that I've been receiving from publishing stuff. Um, I'm trying to think, did I request books? Cause I don't know. I be doing things that I should not be doing. And when the mailman came guessing I had those packages, I was like, I don't remember ordering nothing. I'm like, I know I didn't order anything. But it's like, yeah, well, here you go. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Okay. So first book is going to be Servant of Earth by Sarah Hawley. This is, let's see, Six Deadly Trials, Zero Room for Error. Uh, the Shadows of Magic. So this is our cover. Um, Very cute cover. I like this. And this is a romance fantasy. Yeah, romance fantasy. It's like now all these conversations are going on threads in the Twitters or whatever. How romancy and romance fantasy are different subgenres, and I'm just like, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read this word because it's like, oh Lord, every time you turn around, it's something new going on. It's like we just can't read these books. All right. Um, in the underground Fey realm, only the strongest and most ruthless have power. But a young human woman forced into a life of servitude is about to change everything. Kenya Heron is best known in her village for being a little wild. Some say half feral, but she'll need every ounce of ferocity to survive captivity in a cruel fate court. Trapped as a servant in the fairies underground kingdom of Misty, King Kenna. I'm sorry, Kenna. I said Kenya. Did I say Kenya? I'm sorry if I said Kenya. My apologies. It's Kenna. Kenna must help her new mistress undertake six deadly trials, one for each branch of magic: earth, fire, light, void, illusion, and blood. If she succeeds, her mistress will gain immortality and become the heir of the earth house. If she doesn't, the punishment is death for both mistress and servant. Well, goddamn, what the servant got to do with it? If the mistress fuck up, like what the? Anyway, with no ally but a sentient dagger of mysterious origins, Kenna must face monsters, magic, and grueling physical tests. But worse dangers await her underground, and soon Kenna gets caught up in a secret rebellion against the invently sadistic fairy king. When her feelings for the rebellious leader turns passionate, Kenna must decide if she's willing to risk her life for a better world and a chance at happiness. Surviving the trials and overthrowing the tyrant king will take cunning, courage, and an iron will, but even that may not be enough. Okay, we gonna sit this to the side because we like how that sound. Plus, I'm in my romancy or romance fantasy or whatever the hell they call it now. I'm in my romance fantasy era, and you know, as the girls call it, it's their eras now. I'm in that era, and I'm loving what I'm coming across so far. Especially this has fairies in it, and yes, yes, okay, right up my alley. And then we have The Muse of Maiden Lane by Mimi Matthews. This is The Bells of London. It doesn't say what number it is or anything like that. So this is the cover. If you can see that, as always, the covers will appear on the screen as well. But this is our cover. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see what this was. Let's see what's going on here. Stella Hobblehouse is a brilliant writer, a stalwart friend, and a skilled sketch artist, and completely overlooked. Well, damn. Um, her outmodel gray hair makes her invisible to London society. Girl, come in the 21st century. That is a thing now. Between her brother's pious restrictions and her dwindling inheritance, Stella is on the verge of a lifetime marooned as a Derbyshire as a Spencer. Well, goddamn. Unless she does something drastic, like posing for a daring new style of portrait only by only. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, what is going on with me? Like posing for a daring new style of portrait by the only man who's ever really seen her. Aspiring painter Edward Teddy Hayes knows true beauty when he sees it. He would never ask Stella to risk her reputation as an artist model, but in the 5 years since a virulent bout of scarlet fever left him partially paralyzed. Well, damn, Teddy. Teddy has learned to he good fortune when he finds it. He'll do anything to persuade his muse to pose for him, even if he must offer her a marriage of convenience. Okay, we got the marriage of convenience vibes going on here. After all, Teddy has yearned to trace Stella's luminous beauty on canvas ever since their first chance meeting. Her heart is what he truly aches to capture. It's like the words are purple on the back of the book as well, so it's a little struggle bit. It's a little struggle bus to read, but hmm, this is interesting. I think I like this. I think we're gonna keep this to the side. What do we have next? The next one is A Night at the Museum by Brynn Donovan. And this is our cover. Sorry if y'all can see that. And cute cover. She looks a little bit like Velma from Scooby Doo. I feel like, but anyway, let me read this blurb. Okay, so forgotten by time and abandoned by hope, Sir Griffin de Beaufort's existence stretches out before him, cursed by a ruthless enchanter to see, hear, and think, but never move or speak. Griffin suffers the long, lonely centuries trapped in stone. What you do, Griffin? What you do? Until an unexpected kiss from a fair maiden breathes new life into his soul and his body. Emily Porter, a recently divorced conservator at the Art Institute of Chicago, is charged with restoring a statue of a medieval English knight. Breaking curses was not part of the job description, and yet here he is, the man of her dreams come to life. Replacing in shining armor as he joyously barrels into priceless antiques and goes on to dismantle her defenses, wreak havoc on her senses, and tempt her to believe once more in happy ever afters. Okay. But the modern age tries Gifford But the modern age tries Griffin's patience and pride, and Emily is a prime suspect in the investigation of the missing sculpture. In a, in a complicated world, can they find their way to a fairy tale ending? Hmm, interesting. This is under romance. Hmm. So, we, you know what? We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Um. Then we have. So this one I'm gonna leave in the Papa's, Papa's maybe. Okay, Papa's maybe baby. We're gonna leave it over here. Okay, and then the next book is Mr. Nice Spy by Tiana Smith. This is our cover. I like this cover. It's giving very much where y'all running from, what happened, what's going on here. I like it. I like it. I can deal with that. Okay, let's get to this blurb. Okay, Andy Paxton knows she's good at her job as a fireworks designer. What she doesn't know is that her biological father is Holt, a dangerous arms dealer who who has escaped prison, and now he's searching for his long lost daughter, Dearest. What you looking for now? For you've been in jail all this goddamn time. After after the CIA surprises her with this news, they drop another bombshell. They want to use Andy as bait to capture Holt once and for all. But before before the CIA can attempt to spring their trap, she's kidnapped along with the very hot officer Adam Chan, all because they were too busy flirting to worry about silly things like protocols. But you know what? Sometimes some shit happens. Sometimes you just gotta be flirting. When a cutie come along. What's safety? What's safety anyway? All right, a fake relationship for their protection, of course, and just a few explosions bring Andy and Chan closer. But more than their growing connection is at stake. If Holt's plan succeeds, the world will be brought to its knees. Andy and Chan must rely on each other to stop him, or everything, including their feelings for each other, might just blow up in their faces. Well, okay, we're gonna put this over here in Mama's maybe. Okay, okay. And then last but not least, we have Love. Let's see. Oh, we have. I'm sorry, Pickleballers by Ilana Long. Love at First Serve, and this is our cover. I kind of like this cover. It's cute. Did y'all watch the Olympics this year? Pickleball was it pickleball? It was very popular. But let's get on to this blurb. Okay, a pickleball newbie looking to recover from life's swings and misses crosses paddles with love in this debut romantic comedy. Meg Bloomberg is in a pickle. When Meg's ex turns out to be a total player, she and her bestie take off for a mood lifting pickleball excursion to Bainbridge Island. It's supposed to be an easy lob away to Hill, not the opening serve to a new courtside romance that's doomed to spin out. No matter how Meg tries, she can't shake her feelings for Ethan Fine, a charismatic environmental consultant in Bainbridge local. Ethan seems like a real deal. And they spell Dill. Dill pickle. I'm sorry. Sorry. But when Meg discovers that Ethan is sabotaging her home court, she decides the match is over. Uh-oh. Got a little competition going on here. All right. It's time for Meg to take control of her own game, and maybe, just maybe, love will bounce back. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We're gonna put this in Papa's maybe baby. Oh, pal. Okay, so we have two pals. One pal confirmed, one pal of possible maybes. So yeah. So listen, while I was editing and wrapping this up, another package came in, and thank you, Penguin Random House, and we have Bride of the Shadow King by Sylvia Mercedes. This is a very popular romance series out right about now. They sent me book one, and here's our cover. And of course, I'm going to read the blurb. Though she is the oldest daughter, Princess Farine lives in the background, shunned from court and kept out of sight. She's told her God gift makes her a liability to the crown and has learned to give place to her beautiful favorite younger sister in all things. Mm. When the handsome and enigmatic Shadow King comes seeking a bride, Farin is not surprised that her sister is his choice. Mm. Double. King Vor is not eager to take a human bride, but why you there, sir? Anyway, but he is willing to do what is necessary for the sake of his people. Okay. But when he meets the lively Princess Isabel, he quickly agrees to a marriage arrangement. So why can't he get the haunting eyes of her older sister out of his head? Okay. You know, I saw this one on a couple of lists as well, and I was very much interested, and I was kind of like struggling with myself going back and forth if I was going to request it. But I guess Penguin was like, girl, we're going to send it to you anyway. So that choice is made. This is definitely going into Mama's Maybe Pal, and we're definitely going to be reading this one. Thank you. Listen, I enjoyed this. So shout out, thank you so much to Penguin Random House for sending the books. Appreciate you guys so very much. That is it for me, and until the next one, later days. Bye.